Welcome to Interioria, where classic charm meets cozy English cottage style. Step into the timeless charm of classic English cottage interiors reimagined with fresh, cozy elegance. In this video, we'll explore 20 beautifully detailed spaces filled with warmth, texture, and soulful design. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Interioria for more inspiring home decoration ideas. The honeyed stone facade of the cottage glows under soft daylight. Climbing roses frame deep green mullioned windows, and a gravel path bordered with lavender leads to an aged oak door. The scene feels welcoming, timeless, and vibrant, like a painting come to life through the lens of natural warmth. Sunlight filters into the entryway, glinting off terracotta tiles and a worn jute runner. A built-in bench beneath iron hooks adds function and charm, with cushions and gingham. A rustic mirror reflects the brightness, framed by soft-toned plaster walls and timber accents. It's a serene, welcoming transition space. The living room opens with oak floorboards and a grand linen sofa facing a stone fireplace. A wool throw drapes lazily beside floral pillows, while brass lighting warms the neutral tones. Garden light streams in through leaded glass windows, layering the space with softness and nostalgic sophistication. A quiet corner reveals a reading nook framed by trailing ivy and painted beams. A curved Windsor chair and milking stool host a porcelain cup catching golden light. Texture plays through the worn paint, matte woods, and dappled sun, composing a moment of peace beneath storybook rafters. In the dining room, an antique elm table stretches beneath a row of vintage glass pendants. Mismatched chairs in pale shades add personality. A linen runner anchors wildflowers in ceramic pitchers. French doors invite garden views and sunshine, giving the room a fresh, convivial elegance. The kitchen balances rustic charm and modern grace. Woad-blue cabinets contrast with marble insets and weathered wood counters. Copper pots gleam above, and light plays on whitewashed brick. A stable door opens to herbs outside, grounding the scene with earthiness and scent. A breakfast nook cozily nestles under a sloped ceiling dressed in toile wallpaper. A small round table sits with painted teacups and fruit tarts. A built-in bench holds patterned cushions, and a breeze lifts sheer curtains by a sunlit window. Soft colors and warm textures evoke simple joy. A narrow hallway lined with dove gray paneling and warm oak trim leads to the heart of the home. Linen curtains flutter gently, and light from antique sconces glows on pressed fern prints. The space feels like a tender pause between rooms, hushed and harmonious. In the main bedroom, plaster walls and chalky cream surround a tall linen headboard. Quilts and ticking stripes layer the bed in muted color. Light filters through tall windows and billowy drapes, glinting on an antique chandelier. Everything speaks of restful elegance and quiet luxury. The guest bedroom rests beneath the slope of the roof. A white iron bed sits on a faded rug, layered with embroidered pillows and toile bedding. A scalloped lamp casts soft light on time-worn wood, and the low ceiling frames an intimate, cozy composition. The dressing room glows in soft celadone. A vintage desk becomes a vanity, with a porcelain tray and scalloped dish for daily treasures. Pleated shades warm the space, while a stool and floral fabric adds softness. It's a private corner for quiet rituals and personal beauty. A freestanding clawfoot tub anchors the bathroom, beneath shuttered windows glowing in gentle daylight. Beadboard walls meet sage green paint above. Brass taps, linen towels, and a vintage floor create tactile richness. Light glints on porcelain surfaces, lending grace and calm to the simple scene. A quiet study sits beneath heavy beams, with a roll-top desk and worn bookcases. A tartan chair catches the late sun through a high dormer. Framed art and warm lighting shape the room into a haven for thought, surrounded by rich textures and layers of wood. A linen closet becomes a design moment with neatly folded cottons and soft knits in wire baskets. Dried lavender and candles rest beside glass jars, and soft shadow plays across painted floorboards. The utility becomes beauty in this thoughtfully curated space. back stairwell rises beneath a skylight, washing golden tones over faded botanical wallpaper. Landscape paintings in gilt frames climb the wall beside an iron rail. The scene feels poetic and cinematic, filled with warmth and slow elegance. Upstairs, a tiny retreat opens beneath open beams. A linen daybed with patchwork cushions faces built-in shelves lined with books and pottery. A braided rug grounds the scene, while a dormer casts gentle light. This is a room for stillness and soft dreams. The laundry room blends charm and practicality. A Belfast sink, ticking striped skirted counter, and drying rack create old-world function. Terracotta, wood, and white brick offer tactile richness. Wicker baskets hang neatly, and a window fills the space with quiet cheer. In the conservatory, wicker armchairs and floral cushions gather near a tiled table. Antique glass panes soften the garden light, and terracotta pots line the perimeter. Trailing vines stretch upward, The space feels lush, warm, and timeless, like a living extension of the home. The potting shed breathes rustic authenticity with its rough-hewn bench and galvanized tools. Terracotta pots, seed crates, and blooms gather in an artful mess. Soft light pours through mullioned panes, casting textures into vivid relief. The shed is humble yet cinematic. The rear garden opens in golden layers, gravel paths edged by lavender and boxwood, a pergola woven with roses, and a vintage bench beneath leafy shadows. The late light gleams over the stone, flora, and rustic seating, crafting a peaceful and painterly close to the home. Thank you for joining us on this dreamy tour of a refined English cottage filled with character and comfort. We hope it sparked inspiration for your own interior style. Share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Interioria for more cinematic home decor journeys. See you next time.